confirmation. UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. These right here are the LR arts for LR UI Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. They showed it to us early this year, so this is good, right? You know, we actually have the reveal by Dokkan themselves. I do think, by the way, we are going to get a data download later tonight, maybe around 10 or 11 p.m., but I don't think it's actually going to be... these two are not going to be in it, I don't believe. I think we are going to see a lot of these free-to-play units that are coming, you know, probably some more support items and stuff like that, but the main LRs, Goku and Vegeta, I do not expect in the download tonight. I do think these units are probably going to release on the 29th/30th after the live stream. We do know that the anniversary itself is going to start on the 29th, and that shit cannot come quick enough, right? So, this is, it is stated, by the way, that these are the actual LR arts for Goku and Vegeta, and it does make sense because right here, we can see this is, of course, the art for the UI Goku figure that was leaked several months ago. So, right, again, it's that same thing where, you know, one of these figures drops, and, oh, guess what? It, sure enough, is actually the main LR, right? So, we have that. Now, as for how they're going to interact completely with the revival skill, we don't completely know, but they did release this little trailer right here, this Fukatsu revival trailer, and we can see at various points in the trailer, they are showing the actual animations in the background. Like, this is UI Goku's revival skill animation. I assume this is Vegeta's revival skill animation. And then as it continues, very likely that's the super attack for LR UI Goku right there. And then you could sort of see it in the background playing, right? Like, that's what appears to be the big... Oh! Okay, this is when... It's not Evolution Blue Vegeta that does this. This is when Blue Vegeta does the final flash against Jiren, I believe. That does make sense that they get that in there, because that was done by Takahashi, I believe. Really well animated episode. So we have this little trailer. Again, it's telling us the 30th, you know, where we're going to actually get the live stream reveal right here. Again, here is the actual LRs and stuff like that. Now, there was a bunch of other info that's sort of been released tonight, too. So, again, here's, you know, sort of just like some sort of like freeze frame shots. Difficult to sort of see Vegeta in the background right there. And then, of course, you know, UI Goku actually tossing out the Kamehameha. All right, so just to cover a lot of the info that they went over in this video is stuff that has been, you know, they showed earlier tonight. They showed in that previous, like, sort of like, you know, video that they did a couple of days ago that gave us a couple of this info, you know, about the super thank you ticket, the 66 ticket, all that sort of stuff. You know, we'll kind of just briefly cover it all. So upon your initial login to the 6-year anniversary, everyone gets 30 stones, a 66 ticket, as well as a red dragon stone, and then, of course, the Mastered UI Goku. Sure enough, too, by the way, this is the first, like, standalone Mastered UI Goku that will be released into the game, and then, of course, like, it looks like this UI Goku is indeed going to be standalone Mastered UI Goku right there. I mean, I guess it's not 100% confirmed, but... like, the revival animation is a good way for them to have sort of come up with a way to add extra good animations to units like Goku and Vegeta that do not have transformation mechanics, right? One reason the transformation mechanic is really good for Dokkan is because right now, the driving force and driving vehicle for Dokkan is the animations. So by having these characters that transform, you get animations before they transform, you get the transformation animation, and you get their animations after they transform. So they're able to fit more into one unit, thus it will sell well, and they can sort of promote the, you know, the brand that is Dokkan with that. Well, by creating these sort of revival mechanic animations, they have sort of set us up too, to where, like, you know, UI Goku and Vegeta will have their sort of animations right there, but then specifically from the revival animation, you know, like their outfits, the units can change and stuff like that, right? So take Vegeta, for example. Vegeta, for a while, fights in Evolution Blue Vegeta just like this, right? But then after he does the final explosion, he loses the entire top half of his outfit, right? So like that, after he does the revival mechanic, it's very likely that Vegeta then at that point is just going to be like the bare-chested Vegeta that fights at the very end of the Tournament of Power after he does that final explosion. So that's a very important thing to keep in mind, right? So like Vegeta will have his normal animations, his revival skill animation, and then certainly he'll have new attack animations after the revival skill has happened, because it's going to be a different sprite. He's going to have a different outfit on, right? So this is just Dokkan setting themselves up, not only making these guys like the cream of the crop, best units in the game by far, very likely, but they're also going to be able to have a lot of extra animations, despite the fact that it's just standalone UI Goku, standalone Evolution Blue Vegeta. And these units have supreme value too, because, you know, there is a free-to-play UI Goku, but Vegeta, there is no standalone Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's just him. So this really makes his value mega high. And then I still think Goku as like a Realm of Gods category leader, Vegeta as a Pure Saiyans leader, is the possibilities of those, I would say, are very, very good. To me, at least, I think, right? All right, continuing on. So here, of course, is the Oolong support memory. You know, we actually got a pretty good glimpse at it this time, right? So of course we already know about the other support type memories that were added into the data. You know, we have the Whis one, we have the Angry Frieza one, we have the Gohan and Icarus one, the GT Goku one. Now we have an Oolong one, there's a Zeno one, and then there's a Gohan and Piccolo one that also are going to be released. So seems as though these support memory animation things are something that Dokkan is going to be spamming an awful lot of, right? Okay, so we have that. And then here, of course, this is going to be the daily login for the 6-year anniversary. 3 stones, 6-year anniversary coin, which is probably going to be a very good roster of things to get. Potential orbs, old free-to-play characters like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-year anniversary Gokus, for example. You get a ticket every day for the 6-year anniversary ticket banner, and then you also get the 6-year anniversary super thank you ticket right here for that banner. Now, we just, you know, sort of watched this whole video go down, the one that was right here, like, you know, this just happened, and Goresh was sort of like live translating for us, and they did point out that we're going to start getting these tickets right away when the anniversary begins, but we cannot use them until the middle of February. So Goresh sort of theorized like probably a part 2 banner type of deal. And then on top of that, they sort of like teased it like, oh, we can't really talk about the details of the banner quite yet. So that is another big important thing too, right? So here, let me go ahead and refresh, and then let's just sort of go over a blanket sort of everything we got here, right? So there's the W Dokkan Fest, LRUI Goku, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. They do have the new revival skill as well. Roshi is going to have a new story event where he's going to lead the new Turtle School category, right? This Roshi, I would say, is a prime candidate to Dokkan Awaken to LR, by the way. This is very likely an LR Master Roshi card. Then there's also this Universe 7 story event, which is going to give us a free-to-play Krillin and Android 18, as well as a Tien and Master Roshi. And then from it, we're also going to be able to get, here, of course, is the Piccolo and Gohan support memory. You have to collect 100 of these from the event, and you'll actually be able to use it. Then we have the God of Destruction event right here. Now, this is going to be a super difficult event similar to Extreme Super Battle Road. They did clarify that each God of Destruction has their own stage in the event, and they all have different gimmicks and stuff like that, so that's going to be very good. You are able to get the Zeno support memory as well by beating, you know, this event. In the sort of like, not live stream, but just sort of the pre-recorded video they just did, Goresh pointed out to us that they do mention that they might make an alternate way to obtain the Zeno item because of the high difficulty of this event, right? There is a new stage coming to Boss Rush as well. And then, of course, we have here all the info right there related to the 6-year anniversary. And the last thing I want to do real fast, I actually want to pull up the support memory thing, because we probably have the... Do we have the Zeno? Yeah, here we have the Zeno one right here. Again, obtained from the God of Destruction event. So all of these are in here already without like any of them even being obtainable. So let me know what you guys think. This basically covers all the info we know so far about the 6-year anniversary. Again, we should get a data download later tonight that will reveal even more info regarding everything. We'll probably see the free-to-play units added into the game, but the actual LR Goku and Vegeta, we probably will not get a data download until the day of the live stream, or maybe like right around when the live stream happens. So let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if you think, you know, personally, for me, everything we've seen so far from the 6-year anniversary, I have no issue with. I think everything is totally fine. You know, there's a lot of events. The support memories seem cool. 3 different ticket banners seems very hype. I think Dokkan is doing a very good job so far, but we'll see once the event is actually live in game. The 6th anniversary celebration info is actually live in game. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.